Hello Ds, and welcome back to the latest Benidorm news update. We are in a gorgeous park in Rincon de Loix of Benidorm town, and the weather is simply incredible. Will it be like this the whole entire week? You're about to find out towards the end of this video. We are here to discuss all the latest Benidorm news. First of all, let's talk about the situation in tourism. As you all know, we've officially almost started the brand new summer season 2024 for the tourism, and it's officially spring in Spain, which means that there's a lot of people, a lot of national tourists proceeding from northern parts like Madrid or País Vasco, Navarra, Galicia. All these people who has their second vacational homes here or simply booked out some nice hotels came here for holidays. Families with children, solo travelers, couples, friend groups, everyone headed to Benidorm because that's what a tradition states for the Easter holidays here in Spain. Also, quite a lot of international tourists. We see mostly English-speaking tourists everywhere we go. It's absolutely insane how high the occupancy is in almost all Benidorm hotels. The vast majority are open and back on track, ready for the brand new tourism season, which is supposed to be the record one in terms of occupancy that we've ever had. So we're curious to know what's gonna be happening. Right now, there are no major celebrations except for the Easter week, which we in Spain call Semana Santa. This is All Saint Week. And during this week, there's mostly religious celebrations in the church, in the old town, etc., but not some kind of concerts or something more fun to do. Even so, there's a lot of things that you can do in Benidorm. There's many boat trips, there's excursions, private tours, as ours. For example, the private tour just for your family or your friend group or only yourself if you're a solo traveler. And obviously you can discover a lot of interesting and incredible places during your visit beyond Benidorm. And for that, if apart from our videos you need some more information, especially about night shows, entertainment, etc., which places to explore, you know that we have an official partner, which is benidormandbeyond.com website. First UK-based website for Benidorm town. Incredible place to catch up on the latest information apart from our videos. The second news that I wanted to share with you all comes from Benidorm. Obviously, we love our city, don't we? The vast majority of you probably know by now that all this part of Rincon de Loix, where the Sundays market is located and Wednesdays market, up until the national road will be changed because there's a brand new plan approved, which is this one right here on the screen. And this following week, the last bit of it will be officially approved. It's a very, very good news because it's all is moving forward. And this project will be definitely happening. So we need to save a lot of money because properties here are not going to be cheap at all. This is supposed to be the area where there's going to be a lot of skyscrapers, and officially, as the town hall states, officially, the skyscrapers that will be located right here towards our left side will be minimum of 20 floors. This is to follow the vertical model of the town that Benidorm is following right now. And it's quite curious because when Benidorm started, when it was just a fisherman's village, they were going all in for the horizontal mode. And now it's all skyscrapers everywhere. That's absolutely insane how things have changed for several decades. And out of these skyscrapers, this plan has one curious thing that I'm slightly nervous about. The vertical model will be presenting around 1,564 touristic accommodation options, not hotels, okay, but apartments that are used for tourism short term. And only 780, apart from these already, will be for residential living, like a whole year long. So it's more than a double that will be used for tourism. which I personally think is quite dangerous. For quite some time, not only those who live here, but those who frequent Benidorm were actually afraid that there might be a point in the future that it's going to be a bit too much for Benidorm. That's going to be skyscrapers everywhere, that there's going to be too many people, there's going to be too many hotels, and it's going to be like just like Las Vegas, you know, like the place where people only come for entertainment, and those who work in this sphere will be here, but all the rest of the families won't, because it's just going to be too noisy, it's going to be too difficult to park, it's going to be too difficult to get everywhere in the area. And there's going to be tourists all day long, all year long, and people will not have a quiet, calm life. I do not think it will happen soon, though. Maybe in the future it will, because in this park there's gonna be 20 brand new hotels. In this specific plan, apart from tourism residences, there's gonna be 20 brand new hotels, 20 of them in this not too big area of Rincon de Loix. 20. How in the world? Do you imagine how many more tourists will be arriving here? Obviously, I am all in favor of promoting the area. As you all know, that's what we are doing basically here on the channel. I'm all in for promoting it, for showing people the good sides, what they can see, what they can explore, what they can expect during their holidays. The prices, some nice hotels, places to eat, or to have some nice drink and cocktail. But 20 more hotels in Benidorm? Ooh, is it a bit too much? Let us know what you think here in the comment section, please. Interesting years are coming to Benidorm town. The last news that I wanted to share with you is a brand new article that was published in one of the most important newspapers in Spain, El País, the country. And this article right here, as you can see on the screen, features one of the oldest, it is the oldest actually, the oldest fish and chips restaurant in Benidorm town. It's Ray's Chippy. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. But this bar, situated in the old town of Benidorm, has been open since 1979. And while Ray's not there, I think he went back to UK to retire and live a happy life. But there's another family who owns it now, and it's a family business. It's a very small place, as you can see here on the pictures. It's just around 6 tables on the inside, and it's usually always busy. They don't do any kind of advertisement at all, but it all goes from mouth to mouth, so people recommend it one to the other. And not only British tourists or English speaking in general tourists visit it, but also national tourists, because they've tried fish and chips somewhere or back in UK, and they see this restaurant and they want to try how it tastes like right here in Spain. They have a lot more of interesting meals, and I'm very proud of this place actually. It's been 45 years. We will go there and try the fish and chips, maybe some more meals in the oldest fish and chip bar in Benidorm town. I do think it's going to be a very special video, so if you want us to do that, leave us a note here in the comments. We're making a complete list of all the places you want us to visit, and we will start doing it shortly, probably from next week. This place, if I would have to describe it, probably it would be like a culinary portal towards the working Great Britain's class, you know, where people used to go and have some quick meal after work or in between the work hours for lunch. And it's an essence of a kind, if you know what I mean. And I'm very proud that there are these authentic small businesses run by families here in Benidorm, so we definitely need to check it out. What I did manage to see is that in winter they are open from 12 till 7:30, and in summer they're opening 2 hours more, up until 9:30 at night. But they do have the typical, you know, like British schedule to have a lunch on midday and have an evening meal, dinner slightly earlier than Spanish would usually do. And the menus do cost there between 11 something and 15 something euros, not too much either. And it's an authentic food. They even cut the chips each morning, and during the day they are hand cut chips, which makes a huge difference if you ask us. So we are definitely curious to try it out. Never been there. If you've been, leave your comment here down below if you would recommend it for other fellow travelers, those who love Benidorm and some nice quality food. And we will head there very, very soon. And now let's have a short walk and we'll let you know what the weather will be like, because today it's very hot and we had to stay on below these olive trees in the shade. But what about this weekend? Will the weather change drastically? You're about to find out. As you can see, the weather is very, very nice today. The sun is shining. There are some teeny tiny bit of clouds, but they do allow the sunshine to go through. And this type of weather will be here throughout today and tomorrow. Starting from Sunday up until Tuesday, there might be some rain here in the area. And this is something typical that's usually happening throughout the Easter holidays. For some reason, Easter tends to be quite rainy the Easter week. Starting from Wednesday, everything will be back to normal. We'll have the sunny and gorgeous weather that we have right now. And the sun is burning. Jeez, you need to bring sunscreen if you're coming on holidays. Trust me, because you do not need early sunburns this early in the year. And drink a lot of water. The temperatures that we have right now are very, very nice, around 24 degrees on the sunshine. During the days of rain, we might have around 19, 20-ish, but still it's great. And after the days of rain, starting from Wednesday, Thursday, we will have the 24 back again. Only a couple of days of rain and then everything will get back to normal. Thank you for accompanying us on today's latest Benidorm news update. We wish you an incredible day and we'll see you in a new video tomorrow here on the channel. Bye, teas.